Hi guys, I'm Paul, head professional here at Araluen Golf Resort. I've been a golf professional since 2004, completing my traineeship in Sydney at New Brighton Golf Club. And I guess for me as a background, I've been teaching golfers both on a corporate level and one-on-one and group tuition pretty much right through that time. Now I've also played on tour. I played some mini tours in the US and I was also on the Australasian tour between 2008 and 2011 before relocating to Perth. And before coming out here to Araluen, I've been based in at Golf Box as a high performance coach, utilising all the newest and latest technology, force plates, high-speed cameras. And really at the end of the day, I love to teach any kind of golfer and really get the best out of their game, just keeping everything nice and simple and stripping it back and looking at how the body functions and working with each individual golfer to get the best out of their game. Cool. Yeah, so I mean, I guess the biggest thing that I notice is people, when we're talking about weight distribution and balance, people seem to think that everything goes to, from away from the target and to the target, so we're working across our feet rather than working heel to toe. So I guess you think when you're walking, we're walking heel to toe. So it's no different in the golf swing when we're transferring that weight and that balance. So as I'm swinging back, I don't want to feel like I get on the outside of my feet. And we'll see that on video when we're videoing a golf swing. People with a lateral hip slide does the exact same thing. So as the hips turn, the weight actually starts working back into the heel. And then as we transfer back through towards the toe and back out. So there's a couple of different drills that you can do. I mean, we can work on pool noodles, on a broomstick, and really start to feel the weight distribution going heel to toe to really obviously ingrain that feeling. So at the end of the day, if we've got too much hip slide this way, arms get stuck in, flip, get the rights, get the lefts going. Where if we feel more centered and get everything working heel to toe, we generate, we're connecting with the ground a little bit easier to be able to then turn through and square the club up through impact. Beautiful. Take those all day. So the biggest thing I find with golfers is they're always looking for a quick fix their slice, fix their hook, get more distance. At the end of the day, a lot of it comes back to just our fundamentals, and really if we strip it right back again, it comes down to our posture. And the amount of times that I see golfers with poor posture, and that really links back to bad ball striking, and it can be fixed pretty simple. Now there's two different kinds of posture. Generally the most common one I see is what we call a C posture, and you see golfers setting up like this, so a lot of curvature through their spine. Ladies and juniors have a bit of an S posture, so we sort of get in this way. Now really the end result for both of those is we have to swing with our arms. We cut across the ball and get our nice big cuts. The other thing is we get too caught up in getting my shoulders stuck back and then trying to hit from that position. The same here is that I can't turn, I've got to move off the golf ball. At the end of the day, what we want to do is just set up, have a little bit of, but at the end of the day, really just relax. And the easiest way I find to get players into that is if we set up, put one hand on our belt buckle, one in the small of our back, bend forward. So you're going to feel like you stick your bum out and your chest at the ball and get a little bit of knee flex and let your arms hang and just relax naturally where they want to sit. You're going to be in the ideal posture. So from here now, I can actually make a better turn to the top and turn through unrestricted. So something like this. Take shots like that all day. So I guess the biggest thing that I see a lot of pros or a lot of golf coaches say these days is that I'm not a method coach. I don't teach a method, which I guess to a certain degree there's a little bit of a stigma around method coaches that we only teach a particular way and you dismiss everything else that anybody else says. Now I guess at the end of the day we really need to have a method or a set of fundamentals or teaching principles to be able to get the best out of a golfer. And really to go forward, you need to have an idea or a method about how you're going to fix each player and their individual characteristics. So I guess for me, the biggest way I look at it is if we were to strip everything away from the body and go straight back to the skeleton, everything's designed to move the same way. Everyone's designed to move the same way. So we've got an ankle that's designed to bend. We've got a knee that's designed to bend, hips, ball and socket, spines, lumbar spines for tilting and thoracics for rotation. We can really break it down. Now, I guess if we understand that once you start to layer on muscle and fat, and we look at things like strength, flexibility, our height, our weight, so if we're short and fat, we're not going to be able to swing it as well as somebody that's quite tall and athletic. So at the end of the day, if we understand that beneath all of that, we're all designed to work the same way, our skeleton's going to move the same way, we can actually start to come up with a program based on your own individual needs for you to get the most out of your game. So some guys have an injury in their elbow, so they can't get full extension through impact. We need to work with that. Am I going to do the same thing with that player as I do to somebody that's athletic? No. So if we understand that beneath everything, we're all there and we're all going to move the same way, but then we've got to design something based around our individual characteristics, we're going to be able to get the most out of each other's game and really enjoy it.